Welcome back, America. 2025 was a year of significant debate and policy changes when it came to the pro-life movement, to the abortion industry. Everything from reducing federal subsidies for abortions to significant litigations in the states and at the national level. I thought it'd be a great time to bring in the CEO and president of 40 Days for Life, our good friend, Sean Carney, to help us understand it all. Sean, great to have you back on the show.
Good to be here. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, my friend. Happy New Year. All right, I want to start with something a little closer to my own personal faith. Obviously, I'm a Catholic. The Vatican had a pretty remarkable anti-abortion nativity scene over the Christmas holidays. Tell us a little bit about the message it sent and the reaction to it.
I didn't know you were Catholic. That's good to know. So yeah, I'm Catholic as well. And we were honored with this invitation that they wanted to have a nativity scene at the Vatican that honored the 25,000 babies who have been saved through 40 Days for Life. And so the artist, who is a Costa Rican woman, very talented, she used the straw of the nativity scene to put ribbons, and each ribbon says 40 Days for Life on it. And there are 25,000 ribbons, each of which represents a baby boy or baby girl saved through a 40 Days for Life campaign. And so it was absolutely beautiful. Amazing. It was a tremendous honor. Pope Leo had wonderful comments about the pro-life display, this sort of pro-life themed nativity scene. And it was just very, very beautiful and a great honor for our 1 million volunteers who have gone out and prayed at a local 40 Days for Life vigil.
Absolutely beautiful. Sean, if we know anything, it's that the other side of this argument fights very hard and sometimes even up against something that should be as universally beautiful as a nativity display. What's been the reaction?
Yeah, well, over the years, Planned Parenthood has had an awkward relationship with Christmas. They ended up firing Gloria Felt, their CEO, years ago because she did a Choice on Earth Christmas card with the Holy Family on it. And so some locations actually do abortions on Christmas Eve. I've witnessed that myself here in Texas. And so it's always anger, I guess, from the other side. Of course, every nativity scene is pro-life. Jesus came to us through the womb, which is now, statistically speaking, the most dangerous place in America, in the world. And so it's a beautiful thing. We have seen some absurd reactions, but overall, especially in a time in our country where we need good news, this has been good news. This has been very heartwarming during the time of year where we need our hearts warmed.
Yeah, so very important. Sean, I want to talk about 2025 year. A lot of big developments in the abortion and pro-life debate and policies. Planned Parenthood had a pretty rough year when it came to funding and state laws. Tell us a little bit about the gains made by the pro-life movement in the last 12 months.
It was the best year in the history of the pro-life movement by far. What you saw is the reality that the pro-life movement and the grassroots particularly was ready for the overturning of Roe v. Wade, and Planned Parenthood, who is very top-heavy in New York and D.C., was not ready. They're not only out of touch with many of the women that they market to by promoting infanticide and abortions up to 40 weeks. They're out of touch with their own employees. They had a lot of legal issues with employees. They had employees trying to unionize. They had employees protesting their own abortion facilities, sometimes alongside 40 Days for Life participants. That was definitely comical this year. And then you saw the historic defunding of Planned Parenthood. But what you also saw is in blue states where they still get funding, record funding in places like California, they were still closing locations. They closed over 65 locations this year. Many of them were in blue states where they didn't lose their funding. They are hurting on a cash flow standard, and it's probably because they have, in my view, a very ineffective and incompetent CEO, and they didn't always have that. With the late Cecile Richards. She was a very effective, unfortunately, CEO for Planned Parenthood. Alexis McGill Johnson is not. And that was highlighted this year because everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong for them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sean, looking forward to next year. I mean, we know what's happening on the level of Roe v. Wade being stripped away and that being a decision that's left up to the states. But what about culturally? Are you finding that hearts and minds are changing culturally?
Yes, and in places you really wouldn't expect. I think that after Kamala ran on abortion, first president to ever run on abortion. They had abortions at the DNC. For her to try to market abortion as this thing to be celebrated and something that's good, and to lose so handedly to Trump, you really saw many on the left basically trade abortion and trans for immigration as their new sort of moral crusade. And we saw the left get fairly silent on substantive conversations and dialogue regarding abortion. It's all we heard about in 2022 through 2024. And that really evaporated for the most part in 2025 because their abortion stance is that we're not going to give medical care to babies who survive an abortion and that we want abortion with no regulations through all 40 weeks. That was a dismal failure. They're starting to get away from it. I think that's why you see them aligning with the immigration issue more so. And because they're losing on trans and they're certainly losing on the abortion issue. And that's why we're going to hit the ground running in 2026. We have a lot going on. We'll have record numbers of 40 Days for Life campaigns. We're making progress on the abortion pill front as well with litigation. And so I think you're going to see the pro-life movement continue to grow, particularly as Generation Z gets more involved. They're by far the most pro-life generation at their age than any previous generation.
Yeah, really amazing moment. It's an amazing moment in time, and culturally and historically. What are the big issues for next year? What should we be looking for in 26 when it comes to the pro-life movement? If you have this much momentum, and you do, from 2025, where does this go next?
I think it's regulating the abortion pills at the state level. Many states, it doesn't get reported a lot, have effectively done this. We'll be defending the state of Missouri against a lawsuit for Planned Parenthood in Missouri in January. We will litigate that case to protect their wonderful pro-life laws and their ban of abortion pills. So we will have that front. 80% of abortion pills are still distributed through brick and mortar. So we will be there physically at the Planned Parenthood locations and other locations that distribute RU486 to offer alternatives. And of course, this is a peaceful approach. So many women take us up on it, and it's a beautiful thing. And so they don't have that at the Grassroots. They don't have the pregnancy resource centers that outnumber abortion providers 5-1. So the momentum is in the grassroots part of the pro-life movement. And that's so important now that Roe v. Wade was overturned and it went back to the states.
Yeah, really remarkable. Sean Carney, what an extraordinary year 2025 has been. As always, grateful for your great update for us. Every time you come on the show, we always learn a lot. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Yeah, what a great conversation, folks. It is a remarkable year. Think about that, 65 or 70 centers, I think I've read, have shut down in the last year, abortion centers. That's pretty remarkable in the history of the abortion industry. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. More right after these messages.
This holiday season, Real America's Voice is proud to partner with our friends at Angel Studios for a special giveaway you won't want to miss. As they launch Season 2 of their hit series Homestead, we're giving you the chance to win an exclusive Homestead hat absolutely free. Everyone who becomes an Angel Guild member using our link is automatically entered to the contest. When you join, you're supporting meaningful pro-American storytelling, and you're supporting RAV at the same time. Scan the QR code on your screen right now, or text the word RAVAngel to 75802. After you scan or text, make sure you follow the steps provided. When you complete the steps and join the Angel Guild, you'll be automatically entered to win that exclusive Homestead hat, a perfect holiday gift for yourself or someone you love.
Be one of the first 50 people to sign up and win a hat automatically. Hurry while there's still time.
So scan that QR code or text RAVAngel to 75802. Happy holidays from all of us at RAV.